Welcome to another video, folks. We're in the process of just doing a little bit of eBaying. I've just sold my GoPro. You won't believe the hassle, because I've got a GoPro Hero 10 and I wanted to send it back to GoPro and get an update, an upgrade rather. And you can do that if you're a subscriber to the GoPro website, which I have been for 4 years, where I pay £50 a year, and you should be able to get a free upgrade. But they said they won't upgrade it because the Hero 10 isn't made anymore. And as a result of that, they're going to upgrade me to a Hero 12, but I've got to pay $99. Which I said, that's not my fault that they don't make the camera no more. I said, okay then, I'll have a new Hero 12. It was only going to be like my second camera, but they sent me the forms to fill in online, filled it in, then they said it's 149 quid. So I've got to write some of them. So anyway, I've just listed it on eBay, the camera. I thought I ain't going to go through that procedure. I'm going to cancel my membership to the GoPro subscription because I don't use it anymore. And I've just sold that for about 148 quid on eBay. So happy days. That's literally advertised it and it's gone straight away. And that's what Sharon's wrapping up now. So lucky enough, it goes via Every, which is just drop it off for our local post office. And while she's doing that, me and Jimmy have been out the back, busy. You know, I've been on about building this extension shed, but we've actually started it, me and Jimmy now, and I'll just show you how far we've got so far. So as you can see, we've got the backboard in, all individual featherboards that, we're building the frame as we go along, and we're now to the end of the plinth there. It's quite a long one, I think it's about 6 metres long, Jimmy.
Something like that, yeah.
So we've just put the uprights in, so now all we're going to do is featherboard all that, and then virtually, that's it. I haven't got the roof on, obviously. We're going to build along the sides, maybe build the front, and then put the roof on afterwards. It'll be different than this roof. This has got big supporting joists up there, this log cabin, and it's built differently. So I'll be making triangles like a normal roof, and then putting them on the top, sit them on the top, and then we'll come to clad it. But there you go, yeah, doing all right. Finally getting around to doing it, and it's looking pretty good. This is the back side of it there, look. So that'll all be re-stained up and all that. So yeah, it should enable me to get my bikes out. There's my old RD there. There's the fizzy. Well, the fizzy tank and all the bits there. I've got another fizzy engine there, folks, because apparently this the casings I bought, these ones in here, someone said that that's the wrong casings. So I wasn't too sure about that, but I got that for a good deal from one of my subscribers, and thank you very much for that. I think it was Dave who sent me that. So well done, Dave, thanks for that, and thanks for spotting it, because I didn't notice it. I've not really checked all the fizzy stuff. So there you go. So we're going to carry on now. Start featherboarding this. Put you on a little bit of time lapse for this, and you can just watch what we're up to. Right. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to put this last end bit in. So we're just going to measure the gap there. See, because that plinth, when we put this in, me and Jimmy and Gary put this in, and it was poured at different times. It's not actually level, so we're having to trim it up every time when we go along. So Jimmy's just going to measure that gap now. Got it? Oh, it's spot on. It is 6 foot again. So it is level. That's me saying it weren't level. All these ones have been exactly 6 foot in input sort of thing. So that's it. We can uncut that now. And then we'll screw that in. And that's the last bit of that back frame then. All done. Then we can just go along and featherboard it. Alright, so... That's that. About the same? Go on, let you go in first. We might as well drill a hole through that end again like we did for the other one. And then put one in the middle, innit? Let's get that end one in.
Yeah.
Got it? What's that?
So next to them featherboards.
30. Get away, Merlin. There you go.
Come with her?
Yep. So what we do now, we get the set square. Come
To you.
to me a bit. Right there. Got it?
That's not quite any bubble we bubbled.
Oh, don't worry about that. It's that L shape, we need that square. Just toe that in there. Right, you got it? It might move a bit. That's it? Yep, that do. One more behind you.
You'll go from the outside on this one, I think.
Yep. Should be right at the end.
Yeah, that is it. There's
It's right on the end there, so yeah, just hold it on the end then.
That's it, cool.
You can take that out of the way now. I'll go from the inside. You right there?
Yeah, go on.
There you go. And what do you want? You looking for shadows, Merlin? Hey? Oi! Yeah, you know. Right, so we started boarding now, as you can see. We're just going to fix this one in place and then just carry on. We're about halfway on this panel. So we have to, with the ends here, we have to pre-drill these holes like this because they can split if you just try and screw screws into them. But the ones in the middle are fine. And this is where your battery powered drills come in very handy. One more and it's just a matter of repeat all the way till we get to the end. And it's pretty easy to line them up by eye. The next one I'll go there and we just match it up till it's level, and then on we go and carry on and board it all up. So that's how we're doing it. Right, looks like it's just about to start raining, folks, but we've got that other load up. There we go, 2 lots now. We just got that little one to do there, which ain't a problem. That's it from the other side, look. And what I will do with this is just say to Jimmy, that goes right down to the end where Jimmy's garden is down there, but it's all overgrown. I'll put some membrane down there and use that as a walkway, and maybe enclose that somehow, maybe put a little, so you can walk along there so you don't get no rain down there. Where do you reckon, Merlin? Hey? You alright? Good boy. Yeah, so as I say, the rain's going to stop playing now, so Sharon's gone down the road. We're going to just have a chill out for a bit. And we got woken up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, Jimmy, didn't we?
Well, I did.
What
You
happened?
didn't. I heard like metal spinning, like a toilet roll holder. Checked the kids, nothing. Checked Evie and Harry, nothing. Went back to bed. Woke up at 6 again. I thought we had an earthquake. Deep rumble. Looked on the drive. There was a monkjack. So
Yeah.
I think it's fell off the roof.
We've got a feeling that it's got on the roof. Now, parts of our house is like a low bungalow, and you can get on low parts of the roof. And we didn't know, first of all, because you said there was a funny noise as well, didn't you?
Yeah, like a monkjack barking.
Well, we only found that out until we went on the YouTube. First of all, to see that monkjacks, they can really jump quite high, because there's some low fencing around here, and maybe it scrambled up somehow on the roof. And the noise that he played back sounded like the noise that he heard upstairs. And anyway,
I checked all the kids were alright in Charlotte.
yeah.
And just looked on the drive, so I thought maybe someone's getting on the drive. It was a monkjack.
And there was a monkjack there, but it looked like it was limping. Yeah, so we got woken up. So as a result of that, me and Sharon didn't go to the gym. Well, I didn't go to the gym today. Sharon didn't go swimming because we was awake at 3 and 4 o'clock or whatever. Because Sharon had to get the room ready because poor little Charlie, the other grandson, he developed croup in the night, and they took him at the hospital. So they shipped Evie and Harry down to us so that we had them. But Sharon was downstairs in Jimmy's part of the house, actually getting the room ready So whether or not that was the noise, Jimmy don't think that was the noise he heard his mother downstairs, but sound does travel. But it's just funny that we heard that sort of noise. What he thought
before Mum was up.
Yeah, so he said, I don't know. So we don't know what that was anyway, but maybe it was the muntjac mucking about somewhere or trying to clamber or whatever over a fence or something. You don't know. But he heard this noise, then when he looks outside, there was a blinking muntjac in the drive, and it looked like it was limping. So, yeah, just a little bit of action there. But it looks like it's going to pour down with rain at the moment. But so we're slowly getting there now with the garden. I've got all that featherboard left there, obviously, to go along around the sides. I can't remember exactly how much I bought, whether I bought enough to do all of it. This wooden frame here, I think I got enough of this wooden frame here, this 2x2, to come down here and come along the front there, and there's going to be 2 doors down that other end there. So I think I got enough for the frame, but I didn't buy the wood for the roof yet, so that's another thing we've got to sort out. And yeah, right, I'll leave it here for the moment. Come back to you a little bit later. Well, Sharon, where are we today?
In Horncastle.
We're in Horncastle.
Yes.
We find ourselves at a bit of a loose end. I've done a lot of work in the garden, and I thought we'd just come out and about. So we're in Horncastle. There's a couple of little shops I want to look at here. Namely, one is called the Mad Hat or something.
Old Hat.
The Old Hat, is it?
Yeah.
And they've got loads of retro stuff in there, apparently. Not vintage stuff, retro, which is sort of 1970s and 80s
Have you got your
stuff.
cards with you?
I've got my phone show. I'll do it all on the phone.
Dear.
I know.
You might purchase something.
Who knows? No, I think it's quite dear in there, so I think we'll just be going for a look around. Right, let's get going. Show you where it is. Oh, there we go. What have we got here?
Yeah, it's a stick.
Hey?
It's a stick.
The Stig? Look at that, look. Some old cars there, some old train stuff. The old Hornby railway stuff. The old Mark II Jaguar there, look at that, look. Very nice. Frank would love all that, Sharon.
He would.
Right, so let's walk past. Oh, that's an old sign. That's probably worth a few. Pop that sign as well, Sharon, look.
Oh.
Nice little place. Magpie's Restaurant with Rooms, whatever that means, Sharon. What sort of food do they do here?
Gourmet menu dinner at £45.
£45, wow.
Oh look, they do B&B, look.
Oh, I see. That's what I mean by a room, Sharon.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's like a little tea room, though, isn't it? It's got 4 stars on the AA there, Tracy, look, Sharon.
Yeah, aye, that's hard to get them, isn't it?
5-star food rating. There we go. It's all right, isn't it? Oh, here we go. That's a menu, isn't it?
Start at £15.
I know, it's ridiculous how prices are. Now, the starters now are the same price as the main course, Sharon. I find it.
Main courses are £27. Look, that one's £31.
I know. Off we go.
No, we're not going there. You can carry around mine and have a carvery.
Of course you can. We do it cheap, Sharon. We do a £15 carvery, Sharon.
Yes, we do.
Someone said in the comment section, you didn't consider the gas and electric cost and all that. Well, we also didn't take into consideration the petrol it takes you to get to a Lincoln restaurant anyway.
That's right.
So, swings
Car
and roundabouts.
park then
That's
as
an
well.
old little door there, Sharon, look. Wow. What if someone actually lives in there?
Must do, yeah, it's a doorbell. Look, see, there's no cobwebs.
No,
so
I
it
know.
must be.
Can you imagine, when these houses were probably built, this was probably a dusty little road along here with just horse and cart, Sharon.
I find it so hard not to look in these windows.
I know, I'm purposely not looking in them. So just up here is the shop we're looking for. It's called Old Hat, Sharon, did you say?
Yeah.
This is it here, isn't it? Here we go.
Purple one.
He buys and sells, repairs and restores stuff. There we go.
Things like that.
Yeah. Well, you've definitely got some here. I thought you'd done sort of retro games and all that in here and stuff like that.
There's a little shop.
Oh, a bit further on, was it?
No. It's just go through the arch.
Oh, right, okay. What, in this shop?
That side, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
That side,
Yeah.
it's 2 shops, but it's in here, so
Yeah.
it's incorporated in this shop. Yeah.
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 Lovely. Okay, nice one. Well, thanks for that, buddy.
It's still raining out there.
It is a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's the guitar part, Shao.
Good, isn't it? Oh, look at that one. He'd like that one with the
He'd like all
flames.
this, wouldn't he? In fact, he's got something like that one as well. He's actually got something like that.
So he's just brought that sound like that pink one,
That's
hasn't
549 quid, that one, look. And that one there, where's that one he just showed us, the Gretsch? 1962, I think he said, this one up here. Yeah, look, 1962, and that's 2,900. Look, million, isn't it? Very good make, apparently. I like a bit of blues jamming going on there. Easy old acoustics, aren't they?
So he wants to, when he wants to buy one, he should just tell us.
Yeah, look at these. Yeah, got all the prices on them, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's only, well, I say only 799. Can I tell you anything about it? A Slash. Oh. Any of you guitar players out there will know what these are. See, that's a Fender, and well, it's not, it's a Guild actually, but it's a Stratocaster copy by the looks of it. £345. Oh, isn't it? Oh well, let's have a look, see if we can find the retro game, shall we? The old keyboards.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Care Bears.
Oh, here we go. What are they?
Care Bears, aren't they?
Are they?
Mm.
$34. All your collectible stuff, isn't it?
Mm. Oh, Cabbage Patch.
Eh?
Cabbage Patch kiddies.
Oh, they're not the real ones, are they?
Yes, they are.
No, I mean, not
No,
the big
little-
things.
they're
They're
pencil rubbers.
yeah, of course they are. Oh, remember them, Charlotte?
Oh, the Gremlins,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's she got here? Rainbow Bright? All box up, 34 quid. Don't look like it's been out of the box either.
Oh, look, it's the Muppets, look.
Where? Yeah, if it's got a barcode on it, it's quite modern, I would have thought, but are these barcoded or
That's-
not?
Look,
Yeah.
Thunderbird, look.
Oh, that's an original one.
Yeah,
there,
it's
look
got
at
a
it.
barcode.
Yeah, but I don't know when the barcodes, what year they actually come out. That looks quite old though, doesn't it?
Mm.
Have you got a date on it at all? No? Not sure what that could be then. Oh, here's your computer games there, Sega Mega Drive. That's the older one, but I think we had one of them, didn't we,
Did
back?
you? I can't remember.
Yeah, that's the first one we got was Sonic the Hedgehog, wasn't it? That's £99, well, £100. 16-bit one, I think we had this 16-bit one. One joypad, two joypads, £100, £130 difference there, look. All the games. Is that bag push, isn't it? These are bag pushes, isn't they?
Mm.
Yeah. I wonder if this place is haunted, Chow.
Oh, don't say
Hey.
that.
Could
Oh,
be, couldn't it?
look.
Oh, the old Teletubbies, that's 90s, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some more modern stuff there, but yeah. What we got over here? Is that your phone?
Yeah, but I bet it's Tracy, I bet. That top one.
Yeah, that one there. What's that there? I've never seen that before. Movie Maker. The game, what's that say? That gets you into the pictures. Be a movie tycoon. That's £54. That's an old Parker. That's an old game, that one, isn't it? What you got there? Super Quiz.
Yeah, you
General
talked about
knowledge.
that the other day,
What,
weren't you?
Twister?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's MB Games, isn't it? Backgammon. I never knew how to play that. Trivial Pursuit. That's probably one of the old original ones. Here, look, Granada's Concentration. That's unbelievable, isn't it?
Mm.
Oh, there's the old Evil Knievel stunt bike there, look. I thought that'd be quite dear, look.
Yeah.
Daredevil stunt set, yeah. Every boy's dream in the 70s.
Oh, I remember them.
What?
Pulling them along.
Yeah. Oh, what's his name out of the Magic Roundabout? Look, Zebedee, innit?
Where's Dougal? I'll buy Dougal.
Yeah, Zebedee, look.
I'm actually looking for a Paddington, but it's not a Paddington here.
Yeah, now again, I'm not too sure about the barcodes. Oh, 1993 is the date on that, look. Date of production. So that's a replica.
I've just spoke to Jim and there's Rosie.
Rosie and Jim. Right, okay. Right, let's evacuate, shall
Yeah, it looks like the weather's cleared.
we? Yeah.
What's that over there?
Not bad though. Never been in here. First time. Oh, what we found here, look.
£95.
That's the older $6 million man, look. Steve Austin. And that would be Lindsay Wagner, wouldn't it? She was...
$6 million
$6
woman.
million woman, wasn't it? Yeah. Look at them.
All the Star Wars.
He had the
bits
eagle
down.
eye in that one at the back. Look, the telescopic eye where you can...
Oh, yeah.
Look, let's just zoom in a bit. You're supposed to look through the back of his head and you can see through it and magnify it. There you go. 120 quid. Wow.
There's your Star Wars bits
Yeah,
in there.
Star Wars, that's an Ewok. In fact, that is probably Warwick Davis in that costume, Sharon, there. Oh, look at that there. That's one of the, I forget what it was called. I just watched a video of Darren the Legend Car Boot Hunter, and he picked one of them up. I think it was £8 or something. It needed a few parts on it, had a few parts missing, but apparently you can buy them. And that's on sale for £150 there, look. And it was pretty similar to that. If you're watching, Darren, that's what it's worth. Get it completed. There you go, Shal. That is old hat vintage guitars and also gamers and stuff like that from the whenever. Going back to probably the 1950s with the guitars and all that.
Yeah.
Well, it's amazing how we get about, Sharon.
Oh, we do, just like that.
Horncastle 1 minute, and now we're in Blinking Ingoldmells. And we fancy a bit of fish and chips. And just behind us is a place called the Fish and Chip Palace, which I've heard gives really good portions, Sharon. You like a good portion, don't you?
I might go in the Pie Palace and then go in the Fish and Chip Palace.
Look at you.
It's two different places.
Yeah, I think they're run by the same people. But anyway, let's get over there.
Let's have a peek.
Order some food, and I think it's good value. And although the Pie Palace we haven't heard nothing about, have we? But it's the same people, it should be good, Shal.
It's all the palace, whatever.
The thing is now, it's Friday. It's 12:18. It's rush time.
Look
here.
at all them people.
Loads of people here.
Holidays.
And they got one of those big.
It's not a Big Ben. It's not as tall. Nowhere near as
Let's
tall.
show you it. Turn it around. That old thing there. They got one at Skeggy at the moment, and it's called Big Ben. It's got a Big Ben at the top of it. This one hasn't, but it's still quite high though. I'm not sure whether the one at Skeggy is any bigger, Sharon.
Oh, that's a lot taller than the one at Skeg.
Yeah.
Lot
Anyway,
taller. Oh,
let's
we
get
can
over.
eat in. We can eat inside.
Can we?
Yes.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, look.
Oh, let's get in there, baby. Let's cross over. Very busy here at the moment, people. Let's get over this road. We should hold hands, Shal.
All right then.
There we go. I'll walk you across, don't worry. Yeah, go behind the black car, Shal. There we go. In we go. In we go, baby. Right, so what have we got here then? So this is it. Let's have a little look. Oh, that's got an inside as well. Let's have a look here. Here, Shal, look.
We'll have menu inside, won't it?
Large fish and chips is only £9. Well, I'm going to have to go for that. And also, I'm probably going to want... They've got a Chinese curry here as well, which we'll give that a go. Right, let's get inside, get ordering. So, just been shown to our table. I think he was the owner, Shal.
Yeah.
And
breakfasts.
oh, they do your breakfast as well there, as you can probably see. The mighty breakfast, look, 2 of each. That's only £7.95, Shal.
That's good, isn't it?
The big one, 2 bacon, 2 sausages, 2 eggs, beans and tomatoes, mushrooms, 2 hash browns, black pudding and 2 toast as well. I'll tell you what, that's really good value for money, baby. Isn't it?
This is me ringing.
Now, we're in the pie place. I wonder if you can order your fish and chips in here as well. Right, well, looking at this blinking menu, Sharon, they've got something here which I haven't had for years.
Oh,
And
no,
I love it.
That. And if you look, it's 2 for £20.
Steak and kidney pudding. What do you mean 2 for £20?
2 meals for £20 there.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what she's talking about. Look, that there,
And
look.
it just says it there next to
I think that's 2 meals out of this for £20,
Yeah.
which isn't a bad deal whatsoever,
very
is it?
good deal.
But what are you having anyway?
I'm going to have a pie.
What pie?
I might have the lean steak, but then I've been looking at shepherd's pie.
That is nice, but I'm still going to go with the fish.
Oh yeah?
We will obviously come back here at another stage, won't we?
Oh yeah, I'm going to have a pie. I don't fancy. I had fish the other day, so I'm having something different today. There's a lot of choice.
Right, well, I think I'm going to go for the fish and chips. It looks a good one. I'm going to go for the large. And
It's skinless and boneless.
skinless and boneless.
Yeah, it says on
Cod
the
or
side,
haddock.
yeah.
I can just see it here, Sharon, yeah. So a lot of people who don't like the skin, you ain't got to worry about that. That comes with chips, mushy peas, bread and butter, and either tea or coffee. That's the large fish and chips to eat in, so I'm going to go for that anyway. And
Right, you take this and I'll show
curry
you.
sauce as well, please.
Curry sauce.
I'll let you order it. Oh, there you go. You all right? Happy days. So we've got coffees as well. The whole bill, folks, come to £26.40. We've got quite a lot there. So I went for the large haddock, which was $11.95 to sit in with mushy peas. And I think it comes with bread as well, Sharon.
Yes, it's on the big sign up there with mushy peas, bread and butter and coffee.
And that's what I like as well. The curry sauce is only $1.50. And I think it's a nice sized portion, and I think they make it themselves, Sharon.
They're very,
Be
very
interested
busy.
to try that. Eh?
Very, very busy in here, aren't
Yeah,
they?
very busy. So let's just get myself sorted out. I will come back though, because I do like the idea of that steak and kidney pudding.
I must say,
I love them.
staff are very polite and helpful.
Well, I'm very polite as well, Shal.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. And help yourself to tartar sauce as well.
Not 10p a sachet.
I didn't know
or
you can
20p.
actually eat in. We're actually sitting in the Pie Palace part, aren't we?
Yeah.
But the next
all
door
linked,
is
isn't
the
it?
takeaway, so you can actually sit out the front and eat your fish and chips out the front as well. So we was ushered to a table, brought in, given a table by, I think he's the owner, very kind, hospitable person. And as I say, the staff seem very, very friendly, don't they?
Yeah, it's clean in here, very clean.
Yeah. Right, we'll show them when we get the food. We'll see you in a minute. Well, we've had to come back again, shall we? Just had a chat with the owner.
Yeah.
He's big on beating TikTok.
Yeah.
And I think he said he got a YouTube channel as well. And he said one of his favourite pies is the corned beef and what?
Corned beef and potatoes. I don't know if
Corned beef and
I've
potato
look.
pie.
I might be wrong.
He said that's a must. He says you've got to try that. Corned beef and potato pie, yeah. So also you don't have to have it with just chips or peas. If you want it with veg and potatoes, they'll do that as well.
That's what I'm
No
having.
extra price. I can't believe the prices. They're absolutely fantastic prices, Sharon.
And the food that's been coming out looks really good.
Yeah. We will be coming back here because I will be trying that pie. And I can't believe it. It's 2 for £20, isn't it?
Yeah, they've got shepherd's pie. I nearly had that. But I thought, no. When I was at the queue, I was looking at the pictures. There was shepherd's pie there and a steak pie. Steak pie one, but next time maybe the shepherd's pie.
Unbelievable. I've got to come back to you again, Sharon.
Yeah.
I've just seen this one, look. They do a ribeye steak, a 10-ounce ribeye steak, served with chips, salad, homemade onion rings and mushrooms for only £16. Yes,
that's a bargain.
£16.
But look, underneath, Martin, it's your mixed grill and all.
What do you get in there? You get a rump steak, you get a lamb chop,
Yeah.
gammon steak with egg or pineapple, pork steak, served with chips, salad, homemade onion rings and mushrooms. Again, another great deal.
And all the ratings of food hygiene at 5s. All
Really?
5, yeah.
Happy days. Well, it's a proper pie, Shao, that's all I can say there.
That looks lovely.
Look at the size of that
Yeah.
portion you get there and all. And you've got lovely gravy on it as well, Shao.
It's like a proper mummy dinner.
You opted for the mash and peas. And I've got this absolutely massive piece of fish here, which this is how it comes for the $11.95. You get a slice of bread and butter as well. I ordered the curry sauce, which apparently is their own homemade recipe. So you've got to tell me, Sharon, let's get that out of the way, what that pie's like.
I'll let you know in a sec. I've just got to get my horseradish out.
They got horseradish as well.
Yeah. Well, they do roast dinners
Look at
here as
that.
well, don't they?
What a superb piece of pie, look. And it's got a bottom on as well. Look at that.
I can't open it.
You've gone for the veg, mashed potato, free veg actually. A bit like our Bleating Carvery, Sharon.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going in for the mash first, are you? Go on in you go, baby. All piping up by the looks of it and all, isn't it?
It is.
That's got to be the best bit of the pie. Look at that steak in there, Sharon, look.
I went for the lean steak pie. Melts in your mouth.
Does it? Right, let's have
And
a
that's
look.
even a good horseradish.
Let's have a look at this fish and chips. It's a good sized bit of fish. I'm going to go in for the peas first. A good consistency pea, they're not thin and runny. And you can see the pea chunks in, which I like, Sharon.
Flavor hitting me like a wave.
They actually taste like they've been seasoned, which is a nice thing because normally they're quite bland peas. Although I do like the old white pepper there going in, as you well know. That's just my own personal preference, but the pea is a very tasty pea, more so than any I've had for a while. And I always put the old vinegar in there as well.
Taste is heavy when the
If you've never tried that, bro, give it a go. I think you'll find it elevates peas, but to be honest with you, these didn't need elevating.
let me fall. This food
Right, let's have a look at these chips. Again, a good chip, good sized chip, not greasy at all. And this curry sauce is intriguing me. Look how it holds the chip, look at that, look.
hold me up with that love.
Oh yeah, that is a good curry sauce. It looks to be based around the chip chop curry sauce, but normally they can be leaving you wanting for a bit of flavour. That has got plenty of flavour, lots of depth of flavour in it. Superb.
Textures
Now I like to just decant them chips out there, them peas out there, yeah.
like I'm losing.
I just like to make room on my plate, you see. And then I'm going in with a bit of salt first.
Heavy
salt on there like that.
Little break
In with the vinegar.
me up, don't let me
I do La Shell vinegar on, baby, don't I?
You sure do.
Look at that. And I've gone for a skinless haddock, which
It's
is
all
superb.
skinless.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I'm going to cut it down the middle. It's a really good crispy batter. Yeah, no grease on the plate underneath that. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going in like that, Shell, I don't care.
when the plate's gone, but the love
Meaty,
remains. I'm still right
full of flavour.
on those sweet
Even the batter's got flavour as well.
in every flight
That is superb. And I'm going to go in again with that curry sauce.
retold, and I'm wrapped up in the taste.
And I might even make the obligatory chip sandwich. I'm going to eat this bread on this occasion. And I'm going in what we call the MacMaster. When we went out for a meal with him, Sharon, he called it layered and laced. I called it full metal jacket. So I'm going to put a bit of fish in there and all. I'm not messing about, yeah. Get some of them lovely flakes in there and also that crispy batter.
Hold me up with that love.
Just like that.
Hold me up, hold
A select few chips in there, look.
with that
Just like that. MacMaster, layered and laced. And a drop of that, just over the top like that, look. If you've never tried it, folks, don't mock it till you try it. There's everything there you're going to want in a sandwich. Fold it over, give it a little squeeze, and then go in big style. Full metal jacket, or layered and laced, as the MacMaster says.
got this flavor hitting me like a wave. Every bite's a fire, got me feeling brave. Spices dancing, melting on my tongue. Like a sweet addiction, I just begun. Can't keep my feet steady. This taste is heavy. When the flavor's too much to take, I need a little break. Hold me up, don't let me fall. This food's so good, I'm feeling small. Every bite's a rush, I can't get enough. Lift me higher.
Well, it's beating you, innit?
It's beating me.
It's done you.
Done
Now, I
me.
would like to say that you thought that pie was absolutely superb.
The whole meal was fantastic.
Yeah,
That
but
meat falls apart.
I need to find that out.
And the
So
pastry
you left me a
melts in
little
your
bit of the
mouth.
pie there, which I'm
There's
just
not much filling in
Hey,
there. There's not
you
much.
bet all the filling. You did
There's
give me
a little bit.
You did give me a bit of the filling,
Honestly, it's so
and it was
tasty.
superb. But I've not had the pastry, so it'd be rude for me not to have a go at that pastry and a little bit of filling in there, Shell. When you
Tiny
say a
bit.
little bit, there's a lot of filling in
Oh,
there.
is there? I thought I picked it all out.
Nah, go on. That's like when you at Christmas time. You lick all the chocolate off the Brazil nuts, and I think the nuts are just nuts on their own because you sucked all the chocolate off.
That's right, yeah.
Anyway. Oh yeah. That has got to be one of the best pies I've had for a long time.
Yeah. Gravy's like
The
I can't
gravy
fault nothing
is lovely
on
and
that plate.
thick. The meat in that pie and the gravy in the pie. And the pastry. We're definitely coming back here, folks, to try them other pies out. And you'll be coming with us. Well, I've nearly finished. I've struggled, Sharon.
I've struggled.
I've got a little bit left, but I'm going to finish it off anyway.
I'm naughty, but I just can't eat no more.
And there's a constant amount of people coming in here. On the go all the time. I know it's about dinner time on a Friday, but amazing. We'll tell you what we think outside. I think you know already. In a minute. There we go. Yeah, that's all part of it, Shell. So you can get an ice cream here if you want as well, Shell.
I might have to try that next time. I couldn't
Hey.
today.
Yeah. So there it is, folks. I didn't actually know you could eat inside, but we ordered our fish and chips in there, don't forget. And so you ain't got to just go to there. You can eat outside the front here as well, which is
Every
fantastic.
member of staff in there was pleasant
so friendly.
and polite. Everyone.
He's actually, when you leave, Shell,
He's like the maitre d'.
he's actually standing on the door and he actually thanks you for coming He even shook a few people's hands as well. And well, he did shake my hand as well. But as I say,
Shook mine too.
did have a little chat with him. He's on TikTok as well, so check him out on TikTok. I don't know what their name is, mind you, but
Could it be the Pie Palace?
could be the Pie Palace. Yeah, do have a look if you've got TikTok. Have a little look.
Highly recommend this place.
And you know when you had something good, because one, you come out stuffed. Two, you haven't spent all the money in your pocket. And three, you'll be coming back again, and that's exactly what we'll be doing. I'm going to try a few of them pies.
Food.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll see you in a minute, folks. Sunday morning, folks, day of this video, and I thought I'd just show you this, give you a little quick preview as we are in August now. This is the Cosori Turbo Tower Pro 10.8 litre air fryer. Now we're going to be using this this coming month, introducing it to you. It's brand new to the market, and also, again, sometime this month, we're not only giving away one of these, we're giving away 2 brand new of these turbos in this month. So do stay tuned if you want to be in the chance of winning one of these, Sharon.
And well, you'll have to enter.
You'll have to enter.
At a time.
Yeah, it's got the dual blaze technology on the bottom, and the top basket is smaller, and you can use that again as a normal air fryer. It is designed for more space saving as well, because obviously it's in the tower version rather than a long one sort of thing. But as I say, it's 10.8 litres. We will be going into that a bit later. Anyway, anything else to say, Sharon? Let's put that over there for a minute, because we can't see her, can we?
No, it's too tall for me. No, nothing's really happened. Well, you know what's happened in our lives, but I've got no news for you, I'm sorry.
Gary and Stacey, we've had all the kids last night because they went down to London to watch ABBA again in the ABBA Voyage concert. So we've had baby Charlie, so we've got a good night's sleep actually.
He slept all night, but we wore him out.
Yeah, so we're going to be going to Fuerteventura again in October.
October, yeah.
And then after that, we've obviously got Florida in November. But before that, it's Sharon's 60th birthday party this month.
No party, no party.
Sometime this month. No, we're not party people, actually, to be honest with you. But she will be turning 60 on the 16th of August this year. Basically, what have you had for your present?
I'm going to go and get one.
What?
I've had me Disney and my gift from Gary and Stacey and the kids.
Yeah, the Disney trip to Florida was paid for by the kids. All we had to pay for was the flights and I think, to be honest with you. But she went over Stacey and Gary's yesterday, and they bought her something which she's been after for years.
Isn't he lovely?
Paddington Bear.
I love him. Always
I can't
loved
say
him.
anything because I've got a blinking chopper on the wall next door, so what can I say?
Oh, and all your Astro Wars and all that. Don't just stop at a chopper, does
baby,
it?
I know.
That and Tippy tumbles over, that's all I've got.
Yeah.
And Pluto will be joining
What
him
else did
soon.
I buy for your birthday? What did we get for your birthday? Have we done anything else?
No.
See, the trouble is that we normally get what we want anyway, so throughout the year, so...
See, I'm there regressing, like, I thought I'd join him on the regression.
We did take you to the theatre,
Oh,
Embassy
yes,
Theatre.
yes.
That was part of it as well. When was that? What did we watch there?
80s Mania.
The 80s, which was a very good show.
Yeah.
If you get a chance to watch the 80s Mania show.
Jimmy's taking me out, Jimmy and Charlotte with
Yeah.
Martin.
Yeah.
We're going out on the 15th because
Yeah.
Jimmy's away on the 16th.
So we may wait a little bit longer because she doesn't actually need anything. She's got everything she bleating wants anyway. So we're more sort of driven by events and things like that, places to go, experiences and stuff like that. So we'll be working on that one. Anyway, I'm slightly off subject now. Going back to the shed outside, I did finish that panel off. Let's go outside and show you that. So it's a lovely mild day, and I actually you went to Skegness yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, it's a great time with the kids, actually.
Great time.
It was
Took all the
nice.
kids, and she phoned me up because I was waiting for an e-bike to turn up. She said, why don't you come down on your motorbike? So I did. I went down on my motorbike.
I missed him.
Lovely time we had down there.
I heard a song he always sings.
What?
Oh,
Good thing going, sugar minute.
And I thought, oh, I've got to ring him. And I thought, well, why don't he come down? It was a lovely day. Well, it's lovely now.
Yeah. We've had so much rubbish taken away from the garden. All this was all cluttered up with wood and stuff like that. Down the side of the log cabin, we had loads of stuff down there, but that's only ladders there now, so all that's been all cleared out. All old plant pots going all around the garden's all disappeared now. And also coming up here, the fence, as you can see, I've finished the whole back wall now, right up to the end there. So I possibly might be working on along here today to get this bit going, sort of thing. And eventually the poly tunnel is going to come down. Look at all them blackberry bushes there. You seen them, Sharon?
Yeah, I've seen. I noticed them the other day and down the bottom.
Yeah, and I think that's actually where the hedgehog lives. So that's all overgrown and wild. You used to be able to walk down there many years ago, Sharon, didn't you?
Well, we had pots down there, didn't we, with things in that grew on the outside, runner beans and all that down there, didn't we?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So all that's there. So yeah, it's a lovely day.
I think them pears are ready, that's why they keep falling off, you know.
Oh, they're falling off.
I can't blame the kids because they've not been out. They're not here now.
Them. No, that's right, they're not.
And look at these. Look at this load here. Look.
Look at
They're
them.
a good size.
No, they're still firm,
They're still hard. Mind you can put them in brown paper or something to get them
yeah,
right.
but we've had a few tits in there, haven't we?
Rude. My tits wouldn't fit in there.
Hey?
My tits wouldn't fit in there.
No, you said that, not me. And there is a couple of plums on the tree.
I'm not saying nothing.
Hey?
I'm not saying
But we're going to be
nothing.
pruning this back. I think someone said October was the best time to do that, Sharon, didn't they?
Well, it'll be when the bin's empty.
Well, yeah. But coming round here...
I thought Jimmy was getting that shed. Where is it?
He's got it, yeah. It's round the other side of the house. Coming round here, we've had a bit of a tidy up here. We're still waiting. Jimmy's got this shed here that's going on here. As you can see, the base is done. He's just got to put a few noggins across. There's the sheet board there to go on top to base it.
I've got to water my rhododendrons, Martin.
What, eh?
Look.
Yeah, well,
They were blooming the other
get
day.
them sorted. I know, get them sorted.
I bet
So-
the black bucket's been chucked.
We're slowly getting here. It takes time, obviously, this lot. But we used to a load of crap along here. That's all sort of disappeared. It just needs a brush up and a clean up and all that. So I'm possibly going to be using these slabs, maybe under here still. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, still stuff to do. There's still loads to do.
Well, it gets rid of them
But
under
there's
there,
so much
doesn't it?
crap we've got rid of now. You wouldn't believe the amount of crap we got rid of at the end of the day. But
What was this for?
what? That's wood. That's firewood in there.
No, this.
That's cement edging. That's edging slabs.
What for?
Well, edging stuff.
Oh.
So we possibly will use that. But again, that's all firewood. We noticed the nights are getting a bit
Dark.
drawing in now. About, is it 9:30?
Yeah.
9:30, it's getting shorter and shorter. Soon we'll be at the stage where the boiler goes back on. I suppose you all are pretty much the same as well. But yeah, got to prepare for the winter now coming up. And that's why we've got loads and loads of firewood. And one day I will restore that. That's an ATCO standard. Chas and Pew, look at that. Limited, Birmingham, England.
It could be restored down the tip.
Hey, Sharon, that is a vintage piece of equipment. I will restore it. Once I've got me workshop sorted out, I want to get my bike sorted out, obviously, first and all that. And
What about, you've got a long list, haven't you, Paul? You got that, you got your bikes, you got the trotter van.
I'm a tinkerer.
Definitely
They're not
that.
projects anyway. All my vehicles are investment vehicles, as I said before. I used to call them projects, and people said, oh, you never finish a project off. Well, there you go. There's about 750 to 1,000 videos on my Retro Restore channel. Where
Saying he hasn't finished them off.
Oh, you get that? When I haven't put a video out for a while, because, I mean, I've mentioned it so many times, this is our main channel. And, you know, we've... oh, by the way, in your Kasori Ninja group on YouTube, Facebook, you've had to change the name.
Yes.
Because there's one person on there, David, who basically is anti-Kasori, thinks that they've stolen all Ninja's ideas.
Why join the Kasori site? I know I had Ninja in the
Well, it
title.
ain't no more because you've taken it off.
I've took it out, I can't stand
any
it.
of you, there's I think it's about over 2,000 members to that group, and we try to promote positivity. So there's another place on Facebook where we can post our videos and share our content.
It's like Penny,
basically.
she, in the kitchen with Pen, she uses Ninja all the time, and she thought she couldn't post on that page.
Yeah.
Yes, you can if you've got
All because someone
Ninja.
has put their thoughts in a comment section when it should have probably kept on their head.
I gave my Ninja away.
Yeah.
Even though my daughter bought it for it, I didn't want to, but I gave it away because I prefer Kasuri.
Yeah, sure, we've got a contract with Kasuri. We have for the last 3 years, but in
But
that
if we didn't like them,
in that contract, they never tell us what to say.
No.
I mean, all we ever say is we do one review video a month for Kasuri, and that involves literally showing the Kasuri. The only thing we do say is its specifications.
Yeah.
What the size of the drawers are, what the wattage is, blah, blah, blah. The cooking techniques and what we do is all down to us at the end of the day. So you can see what we've done. We've used them for the past 3 years. We've had no complaints.
it's more than 3 years now.
And not only that, we've had loads of people say about the customer service from Kasuri is outstanding. I don't know about Ninja. Ninja have never contacted us, but we've got a brand alliance with Kasuri. We love Kasuri. We only use the Kasuri now. We've still got our Ninja pressure pots, haven't we?
Yeah.
Which you don't really use a lot now, do you?
No.
Because it's quite a heavy, bulky lid, but we did at the time because we've gone down the what's it called? The pressure cooker route.
Well, the Kasuri one, 'cause
and
it's
also
smaller.
the slow cooker route, and also with all the different Kasuri ovens we got, but that's just that. Anyway, we're going to leave it here now. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. A little bit varied, I know, but that's the way our life goes. We've got a lovely little cooking video coming up for you this week. Our subscribers who we met in Tesco's, Stuart and Sue, give us the idea, and they said they've done it because they've watched our videos and they said it really does work, so we're going to be putting that to the test. Anyway, thanks very much, folks. Don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget also to hit that subscribe button. We've picked up quite a few subscribers after that last cooking video, so maybe we'll be putting out a few more of them for you. Anyway, thanks very much. We'll see you in the next video, and until then,
Bye.
bye for now.